You just gotta trust what's going on inside your gut, cause they gon' try to tell you it's a problem when it's...
Today is a new day for this channel. Hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully the camera is set up perfectly fine. Now look though. Sorry for me screaming. Gotta scream. I need you guys to hear me. Now, what I want to say is, you guys already see what's in the title. Hence the headband, me versus ChatGPT. Today we are going to be asking ChatGPT some questions. Some very, very, very good questions. Well, I wouldn't say they're very, very, very good questions. It's just trial. Obviously, there's going to be different parts to this video. This is a new segment in Saturday Hours. We're going to tell off the reaction for right now. Actually, fuck that. We're going to do whatever you want because that's what this channel is about. But today, we're going against ChatGPT. I got some questions for ChatGPT. Damn. This is why we got the iPad out today. So they limited the shit. I don't like how they limit the time. So I did have to pay for it. I didn't know that. But we got some questions to ask ChatGPT and I'm fake ready, you know? I'm fake scared though. Not gonna lie. This is crazy. This is fake crazy. It's my first time doing some shit like this. Hello.
Hello. Right back at you. How's it going? Are you just testing things out or do you have anything fun you want to chat about?
Now, we have some questions today. Me and my YouTube channel got some questions that we want to ask you today.
That sounds awesome. I'm all ears and ready for your questions. Feel free to ask away and I'll do my best to help you out.
Okay, now look. First question of the day is, what's a good age to have kids?
That's a really thoughtful question. Honestly, it can vary so much depending on the person, their life circumstances, and what they want out of life. There's really no one-size-fits-all answer.
All right, guys. So this is how the segment is going to go, fake. I'm going to ask ChatGPT the questions, and then I'm going to answer on my own what I think. Now, look. We heard her question. Her answer. Now, mine is, I think a good age to have kids is when you're very successful. Honestly, there's no pinpoint age, but if you are not like super successful, you just have a day-to-day 9 to 5, whatever, it's a good paying job. I feel like a good age is, pause. I feel like a good age is 30 and up. No funny shit. All right, next question is, how much money do you need to have in this economy to survive?
That's another question that really depends on where you live and your lifestyle. Cost of living can vary a lot from place to place, so what works in one city might not work in another.
All right, she is 100% right. 100% right. I think if you... Honestly, I can't even answer that. Next. All right, how's your day going, actually? This is not a part of the questions that I had to ask you, but I just want to know how your day is going.
Oh, that's really sweet of you to ask. My day's going great. I'm having a lot of fun chatting with you, actually. How about you? How's your day going?
My day is going good. I'm here with my STH family. If you don't know what STH is Saturday Hours. That is a part of my family. It's something I created, and we are growing. So we're doing good.
That sounds amazing. I love that we've got such a cool community and that you're growing together. It's awesome to have that kind of support and connection.
All right, now next question. Wait, what is your name?
You can just call me ChatGPT or Chat for short if you like. I'm always here.
No. Can I give you a name?
Of course, I'd love that. If you have a name in mind, feel free to share it and I'll totally go by that.
Okay, we're going to give you... Damn, I don't even know what to name you. Okay, we're going to name you Lemon.
I love it. Lemon it is then. It's such a fun name. So anytime you want to chat, just call me Lemon.
Okay, got you. All right, so Lemon, next question is, why do people cheat when they are in a good relationship?
That's a pretty deep question. There can be a lot of reasons behind it, and sometimes it doesn't even have to do with the relationship itself. It could be personal issues or maybe something they're struggling with. Every situation is unique, but it's definitely a complicated topic.
Bro, people cheat because they are bad. Cheating is not good. Remember, I told you guys that. Cheating is not good. Cheating, the atmosphere, you are not stronger than the atmosphere. I'm telling you, telling you guys that for sure. You are not stronger than an atmosphere, so please do not cheat. Everybody has their own reasoning for cheating. I don't condone. Next question. All right, I was talking to my peoples. Now, who is the best rapper right now in 2025? Lemon. What the hell is going on? Hello? Lemon?
I'm right here. Sometimes I just take a second to think. As for the best rapper in 2025, that can be pretty subjective and depends on personal taste, but I can look up who's currently trending if you want.
Yes, please look up who is currently trending right now. Give me top 5 trending artists right now. Well, rappers.
As it right now, the top trending rappers in 2025 include Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, and Central C. They've all been making waves with new albums,
Yes,
performances, and big collaborations this year.
Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear Playboi Carti. Yo, do you like Playboi Carti, Lemon? Let me know.
Playboi Carti's definitely got a unique style and a lot of energy, so I can totally see why people love him. What about you? What's your favorite thing about his music?
No, Playboi Carti is one of my favorite artists. I think he is my favorite rapper of all time right now. I like Playboi Carti because his style and everything. I don't know. I just like Playboi Carti. And one thing you need to know about me, Lemon, is when I was younger, I never used to like music. I'm just now starting kind of to get into music and stuff like that. You heard me?
I hear you loud and clear. That's really cool that you're getting into music now and discovering artists like Playboi Carti. It's never too late to dive into something new and find what you love. I hope you have a lot of fun exploring more music.
All right, next question. You ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready for whatever you got next. Lay it on me.
All right. What should a parent do if they caught... Well... All right, what should a parent do if they catch their underage child smoking weed?
That's definitely a tricky situation. I think a good approach would be to stay calm and have an open and honest conversation with their child. It's important to understand why it happened and to talk about the risks and consequences in a supportive way.
Do you want to know my opinion on that?
Absolutely. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. It's always interesting to hear different perspectives, so go ahead and share what you think.
Okay, I think I would, what's it called? Like, if I had a kid and I caught my underage child smoking weed, I definitely would 100% talk to them. But I think at first, once I seen it, like, I would freak out and just start yelling at them, bro.
I get that. It's a really natural reaction to be worried or upset in that moment. I think what's important is that after that initial reaction, there's that open conversation and understanding, which it sounds like you definitely do.
They might got the hands, Lemon. They might got the hands from me.
I get that you're joking around, and I know it can be a really intense situation, but I think your instinct to talk it out and make sure they understand is definitely a good way to go.
All right, now we're going to get a little bit deeper into the questions. We only have a few more questions left, and then I'm going to wrap it up. But look, why do men still go for women that already have children? I never understand that, Lemon. Please let me know.
I think it really comes down to the connection between people. If someone loves someone, having children is just part of the package, and it can actually be a beautiful thing. It shows that they care about the person as a whole, including their kids.
But why do these young guys want to be stepdads?
I think sometimes it just comes down to really connecting with the person they're with and being open to all parts of their life. It's definitely not for everyone, but for some people it just feels right and they really enjoy being part of that family dynamic.
Yo, Lemon, let me tell you something. I will never in my life try to go after a woman who already has a kid, bro.
Hey,
Because then I'm going to have to get them McDonald's when I want to come over or any stuff like that. I would never do that.
I get it. We all have our own preferences and what we're comfortable with, and That's totally okay. It's all about finding what works best for you and what makes you happy.
All right. Now, another question. Who cheats more, men or women? And give me the actual facts. I don't want to hear it's a tricky question. I think women cheat more.
So, based on recent data, men do tend to cheat slightly more than women overall. For example, about 20% of married men and around 13% of married women have reported cheating. The gap has been narrowing in recent years, though, and it can vary depending on age and other factors. It's definitely an interesting topic with a lot of nuances.
All right. Now,
If you've got another,
what? Yes, I have another question. How much time do I have left?
you can take as much time as you need. We're not in any mesh, so feel free to ask as many questions as you like.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, I meant yes, ma'am. Now, why is love hard to find in 2025?
I think a lot of it has to do with how busy and fast-paced life can be these days, and all the technology and social media can sometimes make it a bit more complicated to connect on a deeper level. But love is definitely still out there, and it just takes a bit of patience and the right time.
All right, you want to know my opinion on that?
Of course, I'd love to hear your opinion, and go ahead and share what you think about it.
I think it is hard to find love in 2025 because people have so many trust issues, especially with the internet nowadays. Instagram is bashing people's lives, bashing people's thoughts, and all that kind of like crazy shit.
Yeah, that's definitely a big factor. There's a lot of pressure and comparison that comes with social media, and it can make it harder for people to trust and be vulnerable. But I think as long as people stay genuine and open, there's still hope for finding real connections.
All right, last question. Well, I think I have two more questions. All right, next. How much money do you need to support a family?
That can really depend on where you live, the size of your family, and your lifestyle. Some families can get by on a modest income, while others might need a bit more. It's really about budgeting and figuring out what works best for your situation and your goals.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. All right, now look, last question of the day until I see you next time. But look, how much money do you need when you go outside in a day of New York City? I don't know if I worded that right, but hopefully you could answer that.
A day out in New York City can really vary depending on what you want to do. On a budget, you might spend around $130, which would cover basic meals, public transportation, and some free or low-cost attractions. For a more mid-range day, including a nice meal, a major attraction like the Empire State Building, and maybe a Broadway show, you might spend around $360. And of course, if you're going for a luxury experience, it can go up from there. It all depends on what kind of experience you're looking for.
All right, that is it. Thank you, Lemon. Oh, why am I talking like that? Anyways, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate you 100%. This is called Me versus ChatGPT. Well, now it's going to be called Me versus Lemon. Lemon, I appreciate you. It was nice meeting you. I'll see you next time. And Lemon, my name is DS18. So refer to me as DS18, please. And thank you.
It was awesome chatting with you, DS18. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really glad you gave me the name Lemon. I'll definitely remember that for next time. Take care, and I'll be here whenever you want to chat again.
All right, see you later.